Alright, this is Troy and it's October 1st. And we're going to take a look and see what it's finishing up in the greenhouse. They're getting ripened this year. There's still a few trees in here that's got a lot of figs on them because they were pruned way back. So they're kind of just now maybe doing something. Some ain't done nothing yet, but next year it'll probably be a little bit more of a true story. I've done found picked a Barbera Bronca, and let's see, that's the Barbera Bronca is right here, and that next one right there is a Rolla, and then that's a LSU Hollier. Well, let's see what else we can find in here to pick. Not a whole lot. I'd like to see what that looks. Oh, there's an aborted one. Those are not ready. Those got to start to shrivel on the tree some. This is white Madeira. It ain't done. It just kind of, this tree is huge. It just keeps growing and putting on figs. I really probably should have clipped it up here somewhere, pinched it and slowed that down. We'll do that next year. This Hollier, it's empty. All these trees back here are pretty much empty. Let's see what all is there. That's Hardy Chicago. Caledon Blanca Negra, another Hardy Chicago. That little short 5-gallon squatty pot tree is Barbera Bronca, Rolla, and Propone on the end. They ain't got nothing ripe on them at the moment. Let's see what this Coral Black might have something. It's running behind because it was a real small tree. It started from just about 2 little sticks. This one and this Borgia Oak Grease, which is 7 foot tall. It ain't now. It was a cutting from last year or this past winter, so that's just a 1-year-old tree. Mosey on down through here. That's Nerino. It ain't got nothing. It's got some figs on it, but this was a cutting from this past winter, so that's a year-old tree. Oh, yellow longneck's about done. Might be one down here. I've really backed the water way off. That's De La Senora Hibernica. It's ripened a couple. It's been kind of a splitter, along with the Rolla's been a splitter. This is Borgia Oak Grease, or no, it's not. I mean, it's actually it's called a Dom Grease. It's got one that's getting there, but it's not ripe. I've picked quite a few off of that tree. Now, if you notice, I've got my sides and one end close to my greenhouse. And that is because it only got up to maybe 70 today. And I'm trying to ripen figs. It's 98 in here. So that's it. That's a big advantage. I got 98 degrees on the 1st of October. Oh, this is Calidom Catati. It's getting ready to ripen a buttload of figs all at once. Whole bunch of figs at once, which is going to be nice. I don't see anything on here. I don't think that's close enough. I'm going to open one up. This one here is pretty close. Let's check it. Set this down here. But that's pretty good. That is Save the Day Argenteel. Mine are still kind of small. I've got a few on it might be ripe. I don't know what this is. I bought it as De La Roca, but it clearly is not De La Roca. Super Jumbo. Get that sticks. Start getting ripe. It seems to ripen a whole bunch of figs at once. The longer you let that thing ripen, you let one start to dry a little bit on the tree, it tastes about like sugar pudding. This is Constant D.AJ years, CDA. It's a honey fig. It was a rejuvenation prune. I don't look for it to ripen. Maybe it will. We'll see. Before it gets below freezing. J.H. Adriatic's done. All these trees down through here done. That's J.H. Adriatic. That thing that's lost its leaves is Black Acacia. Verdone from Mario. LSU Scots Black. Moscatel Preto. Calidon Blanc. Campaneri. Negro Diogde. Zafiro. Nero 600. They're all done. They might have one here or there. This one's still got one here or there. But it's about done. Oh, that was that Save the Day Argenteel. Really good. Green Miskerinska. Wow, that's really good. This one's really got real good and ripe position. Let's just look at that. That's a totally different flavor than the Adriatics. Totally. This is Brazilian XP. You know, I kind of thought it looked more like these over here, Super Jumbo or Red Shram and or what is the name of this other one here? Super Red Hybrid. But I think they are different figs. There's a good ripe one. And they are also, you can pick them a little earlier. I think they have a little better flavor than they do when they just get sweet. None of those have anything on them. One on the end is LDA. Gotta think for a minute. That next one there, right here, is Bergen Unknown. Calodon Rajo, right here. Calodon Ramada. Black Celeste. Cavalieri. Takes me a minute sometimes. I-376. Black Manzanilla. Them are all done. This is, I'm gonna have to look. Gets harder when they ain't got figs on them. White Triana. LSU Gold. Right here. And Malta Black. They're all done. This is Calodon Gigantina. Oh. I believe it's ready. Not very gigantic. But this is just a second year tree. I rooted it the winter before and I rejuvenated and pruned it. And it's still fruited. Oh my. That is Raspberry City. Wow. Rich. Jammy. Sweet. Tasty. Ooh. And what do you know? Look right here. That is a perfectly ripe, drying up on the tree, called a Dom Mutant. Let's have a look at it. Woo! I bet that's gonna be good. Oh. Man, that is dark. I don't even know if the camera does it justice. Oh wow. That's perfect. You know what? Oh wow. I mean, that's even more intense. Maybe not as sweet as the Gigantina, but way more intense. Deep red. Like, there's almost a getting close to a dry fig flavor. Kind of like a dried raspberry fig flavor. Oh, it's got another one getting started. Call it a mutant. That is YOLO bypass. Doesn't have a fig on it. Dale's Ermitons. It's got quite a few on it right now. See if we got one that's pretty ripe. That and there's pretty ripe. Let's pick it. Now, understand that a lot of my figs are different color because we're growing here in the greenhouse. So, not all of them get dark. Oh, wow. Look at that. Dale's Ermitons. A must-have late fig. A little bit of banana in there. There's some banana, some raspberry, and some, maybe some maple syrup. Really good. Zafiro. Man, that Dale's Ermiton was intense. It was good too. Really packed with some flavor. Those are, wait a minute, there's one. It ain't right, but this was a rejuvenation prune. You can see it right there, hiding. VDS, Valla de Solis. Really like this as a good fig. I've showed this one a couple videos ago. Nobody talks about it. Not sure why. Let's see what we got going in here. Back it up. Because there it is. Alright, so I guess I'm going to have to try to put two videos together. Because my camera just quit. So, and I don't know where it quit at. So I'm going to start back here at, we'll just go right here. Because that's Turca from Ponds. It's running behind. See what it does next year. I got one off of it early. Maybe we'll get something late. We'll see. Bordeaux Negra Ramada. It's got one that's getting there. I had one earlier. It was really good. This might be a repeat. So Bordeaux Grease. Ain't got none on it. It's big. Big tree. I need to do some tying down on this. Need to get this tied down to here. That over there could be tied down some too. Right there. Violets that pour. see what it's got. It's a little open up. It's got several ripe figs. Now, in my book, this is a must-have. I've got about 10 or 12 of these young trees. Boy, the soap grease. It's got lots of, these are all good and soft. Yeah. Can you see how soft that is compared to that? Yeah, those are ready to pick. We'll pick those here in a minute. Smith. Got a few stragglers on it, but oh, there's a Smith. And it is definitely ready. Look how soft that neck is right there. Good and ripe. Called it nori. Got a little honey drip going. It's got a few on it. They're all getting close. Hang time on this a little long. We had a look at this tree a minute ago. That's the Kutati. Called it Kutati. It's, like I said, it's got several that's starting to swell on it. I believe that's it. We got to look over them all. Maybe a little unorthodox. But oh, it won't be long. We'll have to cut these things back and cover them up. And of course, that'll be a whole separate video there in itself, or 2 or 3 maybe. But we will see, and going to see how far we can take this into the fall and how well we can keep ripening. Because I mean, like, I had 98 degrees in here today. It's 70 out. The problem is at night, we've had some upper 40 degree nights. So it does seem like they slowed down some, but for the most part, they're still doing good. And I got a few that's got some leaves that's done this. Sometimes that happens. They was a little bit light on water. I kind of started trying to back off the water to kind of try to get things to harden up and kind of get ready so they'd make some good cutting, because I've had a lot of requests for cuttings this season. So, which there is going to be an abundance of cuttings, because all these in-ground trees have got to be cut back to that wire. So, and I might tuck that one over, something like that. I might just kind of tuck it over or something. Maybe just kind of lay it down there on the ground like that. And I throw I'm gonna put moving blankets over all of them. I've got enough moving blankets to cover them all up. And then I've got enough frost cloth I'm gonna put over that. And then I'll probably put like a layer of that silver bubble wrap. And that should be enough to keep them from freezing this winter, regardless of how cold it gets. So I'll be making videos as I go along and do that. So thanks for watching. Oh, before I do quit, project for next season. You can see them posts right there. It's another 100-foot greenhouse.